you've produced 9.82 million barrels. That's at a 4-year low. Many people are applauding you, saying you have done the big job. You've done the big work. My question to you is, you're going to get this market balanced. It's almost like hell or high water. Are you prepared to do more? Are you prepared to cut further below that 4-year low, Your Excellency?
You know, if you look in 2017, 2018, by the time it was all said and done, the kingdom actually was almost exactly on the dot with the voluntary production level that we agreed to back in December 2016. There were periods when we were below, significantly below, and there were periods when we were significantly above. But if you look at the 2-year period, we were able to stabilize the markets, respond to market dynamics that changed unexpectedly. But at the end of the day, we were on track, and we met our obligations. The kingdom is the world's largest exporter. We're the country that has by far the largest spare capacity. And with our policy and the relationship that we have with the industry within the kingdom, we're able to swing production faster than others. So we driven by our policy objectives of stabilizing markets, sometimes we do more than others. And it goes both ways, though.
But you would be prepared to do more if you needed to.
Well, I think that's a hypothetical conjuncture. I don't think we will need to. I think the market is on its way towards balance. I think we have done, obviously, a lot more than others. I've been assured by others in Baku and since then that they're catching up with their obligation. I was in Iraq a few days ago, and Minister Thamer Al-Ghadban reassured us that Iraq has done the necessary in March and will do more and will be on track. Russia has reached its objectives or its commitment. The Emirates and Kuwait are already. So I think the majority of countries have met their obligations, and the implementation is once again in 2019 is moving in the right direction.
The speed with which oil has traveled higher, Your Excellency, as I said, Ed Moore said $75 is where we could get to. Are you comfortable with the speed and the velocity of the market? Are you uncomfortable with the hedge fund action? What about the price action?
Well, our policy has never been, nor will it be, driven by price objectives. No. Obviously, when prices go down, the noise level is very, very high. I think what you're talking about in terms of the level and the speed comes from a very low trough. So I think before we talk about where the prices are now and what is the percentage from where they were, you need to ask yourself, was the level you're measuring from the appropriate baseline? Okay. But like I said, I'm not driven by price objectives. I think we can feel it when the market is healthy. We can feel it when investors are comfortable. We can feel it when people are. You saw last week that in the U.S., for the first time in almost 2 months, the number of rigs is coming up. Many will consider this bearish. I consider it to be healthy. Okay, that's one of those vital signs. You know, just like you measure your temperature. When you have a fever and if the temperature goes down, if your white blood count goes down, that means you're coming out of the fever. Those number of rigs coming back gives me an indication that the market is, coming up, the rigs, that gives me an indication that the market is coming back to health.